Welcome to Lesson 6, Conditionals Investigate. In the second bubble, you are asked to watch this video, so please go ahead and stop this video and watch the one on your screen. Come back when you're done. And then welcome back. In 3, it asks us to do a few things. First, it wants you in your activity guide to take a look at one of these lessons and to discuss that code to kind of figure out how it works. Once you've done that, at the bottom it tells you to modify. Right now the game keeps going when the player has 0 lives. Fix the problem. So if I run this and play it, you can see it keeps going even though it had 0 lives until you died again. And so we want to fix that problem. So go ahead and stop your video here. Try and figure out that line of code. Come back when you're done. Welcome back. Hopefully you were able to figure it out, but if not, let's go on down to that line of code. It's near the bottom, and right now it says if the lives are less than 0. So that means it could be 0 and it's still going to run. So we need to put the equals operator in there. And to do that, you can do it a few different ways. I'm going to do it with the 2 equal signs, and that should make it run. So if lives equal 0, it stops. That would fix the problem. You could do the less than or equal to. That would also fix the problem too. So kind of up to you, but now when you play it, it should work. And go ahead and test it out, make sure it works, and then finish it up and go on to the next level. Bubble 4 asks you to watch a video, so go ahead and stop this video and watch the video on your screen. Bubble 5 also asks you to watch a video, so stop this video, watch the video on your code.org account, and come back when you're done. Okay, this one asks you to play the game at least once and figure out what's changed. Draw a flow chart, find some statements. You can do that all in your activity guide. And then modify is down at the bottom. Modify the program so the limit block becomes even smaller when the user has more than 15 points. See the below for how to expand an if-else block. So we can see how to expand it. That's if you're still using blocks. If you're using the text, you won't need to worry about that. So let's go ahead and play it and see what happens. You can see that the lemon is starting to change sizes, right? And so hopefully you can tell where that code is at, but if not, take a look first. So stop your video, see if you can figure out how to modify this, come back when you're done. Back. I'm going to show you my code. I already went ahead and put it in. So I copied out this block, and yours will say greater than 5. I changed mine to be even smaller so that when I go to play it, you'll actually be able to see it. I was struggling sometimes and not doing so well at the game, so I wasn't making it to 15 or even 10. So that's why I'm doing it even smaller. So I did scores of 2, 4, and 5 instead. And you can see right here some of the different sizes that it's set at, and you got your height and width. So I changed, instead of it being greater than 15, it's greater than 5, and I changed the size to 10. And let's go ahead and see what happens when I run that. You can see here, and then it gets smaller, and then it gets even smaller at 5. So just so you can see how it works. Of course, this time I'll make it to 15. And anyway, you collect it, and then that's kind of how it works. So just wanted to make sure that you understood that one. You can click finish once you understand how that works. And your next part also asks you to watch a video, so go ahead and stop this one and come back when you're done. And welcome back. This is our last line of code that we're actually going to need to modify in lesson 6. So, taking a look, we'll play it, discuss with a partner what has changed and how the game works, find the if else statement that was added, draw the flow chart, and modify the app. Remember that you're going to be doing all of these things in your activity guide, so make sure that you go ahead and do that so then you can submit it at the end. We're going to modify the app to add one more username and password. You'll need to edit both the code and the user interface. And it says, warning, make sure you use a fake password. It's never a good idea to use real passwords. So don't use something that you normally use. Make it up. Okay, go ahead and stop the video. Come back when you're done. Welcome back. Hopefully you were able to figure that out, but if not, I'm going to highlight my code that I added in. So I added in this part right here. And it's still the same song. I didn't change that. I didn't change the set screen. I just added the if else statement yellow, and I added the password to be lemon drop 1. So it looks just like the code up here in line 21. I mirrored that in my new code in line 24. Then you also want to go to your design, and you want to modify and add in the new username that you added. So I added in yellow, and so now that's going to add to the drop down. Then you can reset and run it, and it should work. So now I see my yellow option. I can type in lemon drop 1, and I can hit play, and it works just like normal, right? And so that's how you kind of set up that one. You'll finish that up, continue on. The next slide has some important information that you're going to want to check out and make sure that you understand. Make sure you understand how this works, and continue on to your question. That slide is going to help you answer the question. So it says, when creating an if-else statement, you should always make your first condition the most specific. Write a short paragraph responding to the questions below. What does it mean to put the most specific case first? Why do we do the most specific one at the top of our if-else statement and the less specific at the bottom? And why is it important to put the most specific, why is it most important to do that? And what types of errors does it help avoid? If you've forgotten, go back to your previous page and take a look and see. And hopefully that helps.